Hey fourth grade, it's Miss Lipiansky, and I'm going to show you how to do this 3D butterfly project that involves symmetry. So the first step is you're going to find a photo you like of a butterfly, or you can use one of the ones that I provided in the slideshow. Now what you're going to do is draw half of the butterfly. So let's take out a piece of paper. I'm using this art paper that's a little bit thicker than regular computer paper. If you don't have that, that's okay. But if you do have any kind of cardstock or poster board, anything a little bit thicker, that's good. Okay, so now we're gonna fold it in half like this. And I'm gonna start drawing my butterfly. This is the head, here's the body, the eye, and we're only drawing half. And then the wing, I'm looking at a picture right now of one of the orange butterflies in our slide. It's on the first page of photos. Okay, I'm done with my drawing. And I'm not gonna do antennas because they're gonna be really thin and those might break off when I cut it out, but if you want to, you may. The next step is you're gonna get a black marker or a black Sharpie, something dark, and go over it. Also, keep in mind, mine does not look exactly like the photo and yours doesn't either. We're just using the photo as a guide, but it can vary. That's okay, it can be a little different. So if this butterfly is going to be symmetrical from side to side, the fold is the line of axis, which is the point in the middle where the image splits and mirrors. If you want to make yours very accurate, you could spend time drawing this for a really long time. This could take hours to make it look super realistic. If you want to paint this later, you're going to need to do this outline part with a Sharpie, because if you use a regular black marker, most of those are washable and they'll run with water. So our choices after I cut this out are to color it in with marker, color pencil, crayon, or watercolor. Okay. Oops, I forgot this one part. Our next step is to hold this up against the window. I'm going to face this butterfly away from me, and then that way I'll see the lines coming through and I'll trace it onto this side. I've taped it up here on my window, and when I press it against the window you can see the Sharpie coming through. So now I'm going to trace it with the Sharpie. Or you could trace it with a pencil and then go over it with Sharpie. All right, I finished the second side, and now we're going to open this up. Cool, we have a symmetrical butterfly. Now if your tape ripped a little off the top, that's okay, because we're going to cut it out and then we won't even be using the surrounding paper. So I'm going to color mine orange to look like the monarch butterfly. I think that's what it's called, the orange ones. But if you want to make it creative and do different colors, that's okay too. Just make sure if you're doing, say, like pink over here, you have to do pink on the other side to make it symmetrical. Notice I'm using the side of the marker to make really quick, thick, even strokes. And again, you can use color pencils, crayons, paint, whatever you have. Okay, time to cut this butterfly out. I'm so excited. It looks really bold with marker. So when we're cutting it out, you can either cut right up against it, or you can leave a little margin of white around it. So I'll show you a little bit on both ways how to do that. So this is if I were gonna leave white. And if you don't wanna leave white, you might wanna just start cutting it this way anyway on the difficult parts, and then you can get in there and trim the rest out more carefully. I think I'm gonna make mine all the way up to the butterfly. Last step, we're gonna leave the fold that we have here flat, and we're gonna fold on these two sections where the wings actually start. And now you have a butterfly that you can tape or tack to a wall.